The Mysterious Journey of the British, Elizabeth II. In 1971, a small circular piece of metal quietly changed the entire economic history of the United Kingdom. That coin was known as the New Pence, bearing the royal title Elizabeth II de Gregif de 1971, words that many see every day but few truly understand. Like this video if you love rare coins. Who knows? The treasure you're searching for might already be in your pocket, so like, comment, and subscribe, and let's uncover the next hidden coin story together. Because maybe the coin in your drawer is worth millions. De Gregif D stands for De Gratia Regina Fide Defensatrix, a Latin phrase meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription honored Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch in British history. Her profile on the coin esse obverse, front, side, symbolized not only royal authority, but also national unity after centuries of transformation. The front side of the 1971 coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the famous sculptor Arnold Machen Obe Ray. Machen's design, introduced in 1968, became one of the most reproduced images in the world, appearing not only on coins, but also on British postage stamps. Machen portrayed the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, one of her favorite diamond tiaras, symbolizing purity and tradition. His intent was to show Elizabeth II not merely as a monarch, but as a timeless emblem of continuity amidst modernization. The reverse, backside of the New Pence coin carries an equally powerful design, a crowned lion representing the strength and bravery of the British nation. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, a British artist and coin designer known for his classic and heraldic art style. Ironside's lion is shown standing proud beneath the royal crown, symbolizing authority, courage, and the empire's enduring legacy. In heraldic tradition, the lion has long been associated with the British monarchy, and its placement on the new decimal coin system in 1971 marked a historical continuation of that symbol. To understand this coin, we must go back to one of Britain's most significant financial reforms, decimalization. Before 1971, the British monetary system was quite complex. £1, hacker 20 shillings. Factor 240 pence. This ancient system, though traditional, was confusing in modern trade and global exchange. Hence, the government decided to simplify it. On 15th of February 1971, famously known as Decimal Day, the UK officially shifted to a decimal currency system, where £1 ratio 100 new pence. The introduction of the new pence coins was the cornerstone of this reform. They were minted to make calculation easier, trade faster, and the economy more compatible with the rest of the world. The 1971 new pence coins were minted by the Royal Mint, the official coin-producing institution of the United Kingdom, which has been creating coins for over 1,100 years. At that time, the Royal Mint had just relocated to a new facility in Llantrisant, South Wales, marking another chapter in its own history. The minting process of the new pence was carried out with extraordinary precision. Each coin was made of cupra nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, giving it a distinct silver-like appearance and remarkable durability. The 1971 coin marked a new era, both politically and economically. For Queen Elizabeth II, it was a representation of her adaptability. For Britain, it was a symbol of modernization. The public saw it as the beginning of a future where tradition and innovation coexisted. The new pence became part of everyday life, in shops, buses, schools, and markets, bridging the past with the present. Today, the 1971 Elizabeth II new pence coin holds special value among collectors. Although millions were produced, error coins or special mint editions can reach astonishing prices. In the international market, depending on condition and rarity, these coins can be worth from $200 to over $7 million USD. A few specimens with minting errors, such as misaligned text, double striking, or off-metal minting, are considered numismatic treasures. The cultural symbolism, more than just a coin. For many British citizens, the 1971 new pence coin was not just money, it was memory. It marked the end of the old British shilling era and the beginning of a modernized economy. Elderly citizens who had used pounds, shillings, and pence for decades found themselves learning a new system. Children in schools were taught how to convert old money into new money. It was a transformation that touched every household. The hidden details. What most people miss. If you look closely at the 1971 new pence, you'll notice the precision of its engraving. Every letter in Elizabeth II de Gregford 971 follows a perfect circular pattern, a masterpiece of mechanical art. The edges were milled, reeded, to prevent forgery, and the metallic composition ensured the coin would last for decades without corrosion. On the reverse side, Ironside S-crowned lion is not simply standing, it S in a rampant guardant position, front-facing, an ancient heraldic pose representing defense, vigilance, and courage. This detail connected the coin's imagery directly to the British royal coat of arms. Interestingly, the title New Pence did not last forever. In 1982, the word new was officially removed from the coins, and they began to be minted simply as 2 pence, 5 pence, and so on. Why? Because by then, the British public had fully adapted to the decimal system. There was no need to remind them it was new. The 1971 coins, therefore, became the first generation of the modern British decimal currency, and later, a symbol of nostalgia for collectors. A journey through time, from pocket to museum. Decades passed. The 1971 coin circulated through millions of hands, from market vendors to royal guards, from school children buying sweets to travelers crossing borders. Some coins got lost, others were saved in drawers or passed down generations. Today, many of these coins rest in numismatic collections, displayed behind glass in museums across London, Cardiff, and Edinburgh. A coin that witnessed history. The 1971 Elizabeth II new pence lived through a remarkable era. It witnessed the Cold War tensions, the rise of digital technology, and even Britain's entry and exit from the European Union, EU. From the early 1970s to the 2000s, these coins remained silent witnesses to the transformation of the British economy and identity. In today's collector community, the 1971 Elizabeth II coin is a star. Collectors from the United States, Canada, Japan, and the Middle East compete fiercely to own well-preserved specimens. Online auctions have seen bidding wars, especially for coins with minting defects. A small die crack, off-center strike, or unique coloration can multiply its value tenfold. One such coin, discovered in 2021 in Birmingham, sold for $5 million USD due to a rare double-die obverse error. It became one of the most expensive British decimal coins ever sold. For many older Britons, the clink of the 1971 new pence still brings a wave of nostalgia. The sound reminds them of bus fares, school tuck shops, and the early days of Queen Elizabeth's televised addresses. That tiny metallic sound represents an entire generation, the first to live fully under Elizabeth II's modern Britain. After Queen Elizabeth II's passing in 2022, the coins bearing her image became even more treasured. The 1971 new pence is particularly significant because it marks one of the earliest phases of her coinage legacy, when Britain itself was redefining its identity. For collectors, holding this coin now feels like holding a piece of living history, a fragment of the Queen's long and graceful reign. The Elizabeth II de Gregford 1971. New pence may seem small, but within it lies the spirit of change, resilience, and royal dignity. It tells the story of how a nation transformed its money, its system, and its mindset, yet held on to its tradition. From the mint halls of Wales to collectors' vaults around the world, this coin continues to whisper, "Change is not the end. It's the beginning of something timeless." The Elizabeth II Directforde 1971 new pence may seem small, but within it lies the spirit of change, resilience, and royal dignity. It tells the story of how a nation transformed its money, its system, and its mindset, yet held on to its tradition. From the mint halls of Wales to collectors' vaults around the world, this coin continues to whisper, "Change is not the end. It's the beginning of something timeless."